jókòó mọ́ ẹ ṣé o. Kí tẹ wá pé àwọn arọ́ṣà fẹ́ béèrè nípa ìtọ́jú ojú mi níbi mo bí ń ṣe rìnrìn ibi tí wọ́n tún ní lọ yìí. Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀ Oyshia nìyẹn.
Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí iléeṣẹ́ adójútòfò ìlera tìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Orúkọ mi ni Dámilọ́lá. Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni orúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ẹ ti ń pè wá?
Ẹ ṣé mà, orúkọ mi ni Ọláyíwọlá Lateef. Láti ìlú Ìbàdàn ni.
Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ kí ni a lè ṣe fún yín ní òní?
Mo fẹ́ ṣe ìtọ́jú ojú mi ni. Mo wá sí hospital bí tí mo ti ń tọ́jú ara mi. Wọ́n wá ní wọ́n ti refer mi sí hospital mi tí wọ́n ti tọ́jú mi dáadáa. Kò wá yé mi sí lọ́jọ́ kí n pè yín pé bóun ní ṣe rìn bóun ní ṣe ṣe. Tí màá fi rí ìtọ́jú tó péye bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ti ń fún wa látẹ̀yìnwá.
Tí n bá gbọ́ yín yé dáadáa, ẹ ní pé wọ́n ti fún yín ní ìwé tí wọ́n fi darí yín láti lọ sí ilé ìwòsàn ojú. Ẹ fẹ́ wá mọ bí ẹ ṣe máa rìn.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mà.
Ilé ìwòsàn torúkọ rẹ̀ wà nínú ìwé tí ó wà lọ́wọ́ yín ni kí ẹ lọ. Tí ẹ bá dẹ̀ ti débẹ̀, kí ẹ fún wọn, wọ́n máa ṣètọ́jú yín.
Ẹ ṣé o.
Tí ẹ bá ní ohunkóhun tí ó tú ru yín lójú nígbà tí ẹ bá débẹ̀, ẹ pè wá lórí ẹ̀rọ ìbánisọ̀rọ̀ wa.
Ó dáa, ẹ ṣé ẹ̀yin náà ní sàárẹ̀ o. Màá lọ bẹ̀, màá lọ.
Ṣé gbogbo ìrànlọ́wọ́ tẹ́ nílò ní ọwọ́ wa nìyẹn?
Kò jù bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ.
Kí ẹ ní ọjọ́ tó dára.
Ẹ ṣé o, ẹ kú ìtọ́jú wa.
Oyshia dé, Irorun Ọ̀yọ́ dé.
Welcome back to the studio of Oyshia Day, Irorun Ọ̀yọ́ Day. Of course, our guest is there this morning, the Executive Secretary, Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, Dr. Olushola Akande. Good morning, sir.
Good morning to you. Good morning to people listening to us, watching us. It's a brand new month, and I want to pray that this month we favor all of us, will be productive.
Amen.
The month we give up his blessings.
Amen.
And the Lord will be with us.
Amen.
All that we lay our hands upon, we shall prosper.
Amen.
There shall be no abortion,
Amen.
nothing missing, nothing broken.
Amen.
It is well with you. Thank you for joining us once again. Great week. Thank you.
Àmín nígbà tí ọ̀gá àgbà wa tí wọ́n kí wa tó ń gbàdúrà fún wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí anyway ọ̀gá àgbà àti òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run tí òjíṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run bá dẹ̀ ti kọ́kọ́ gbàdúrà fún yàn nínú oṣù tuntun ẹ ti mọ̀ ìpàdúrà yìí ti gbà. Èmi náà wá fi àsìkò yìí kí ọ̀gá wa ọ̀gá àgbà Dókítà Ṣọlá Àkàndé àwọn ni Executive Secretary adarí àgbà fún àjọ tó ń dojú ti ètò ìlera òfò ìlera adójútòfò ìlera nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sí orí ètò.
Ẹ ṣeun. Ẹ sì kú tẹ́ jókòó tí a lè ní gbogbo ẹ̀ lọ ń dán látòkè ìtìlẹ̀ àdúgbò pé adójútòfò ń ṣiṣẹ́ lára àtẹ̀yìn náà ẹ sì kú gbádùn wíkẹ́ndì o.
Iṣẹ́ tẹ́ rán wa la lọ jẹ́ sá.
Mo rí bẹ́ẹ̀ o.
Iṣẹ́ tẹ́ rán wa.
Yọmọ dá náà ni.
Àmín. Ẹni pé ó ṣe jọlọ Oyshia ni òun ló cover gbogbo ẹ̀. Oyshia cover am. So à ń fi àsìkò sọ fún ẹ̀yin ará ilé ẹ jọ̀ọ́ pẹ̀lú gbogbo àwọn nǹkan tá à ń gbé wá sí ojú ìwòran yín àti etí ìgbọ́ yín ẹ má dágunlá ẹ má sọ ìgbàlà di ọ̀la àbí ẹ má sọ ìwòsàn di ọ̀la ẹ tara ṣàṣà ẹ wá fẹ́ra forúkọ sílẹ̀ kẹ wá fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní fún àjọ ètò adójútòfò ìlera. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ẹ̀rí máa jẹ́ mi ìṣó pọ̀ dáadáa ọ̀sẹ̀ọ̀sẹ̀ là ń gbé àwọn ẹ̀rí àwọn èèyàn wa. Ẹ̀yin náà kílẹ̀ tún dúró ṣe kílẹ̀ ń dúró dè. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún fi àsìkò yìí sọ fún yín wípé tí ẹ bá wá darapọ̀ lénìí November la wà yìí ọdún kan yín ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kì í ṣe pé bóyá ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ọdún ló ń bẹ̀rẹ̀ pé bóyá January to December no tẹ bá wá lénìí tẹ bá forúkọ sílẹ̀ ìjọ tẹ bá forúkọ sílẹ̀ náà á jẹ́ from November to October next year bó ṣe ń ṣẹlẹ̀ bó ṣe ń work nìyẹn ní health insurance Ọ̀yọ́ state so kílẹ̀ tún dúró ṣe Tọ́mi Tọ́pẹ́.
I'm going to ask the Executive Secretary because I know the safer enrollment is still ongoing. So how was the last week and what do we have for the coming week?
Okay, so like I said to us last week, we have staff and enrollment agents across Oyo State. We are in Ibarapa, and then Okeogun Axis is saying, and all. The last year was full of activities. From the feedback, over 3,000 lives have been enrolled. And of course, they started again. This, in fact, it's not that even they started, they enrolled across the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And I saw some of the pictures of the enrollment done in various primary care centers. And then, of course, it continues this week. I'm sure along the line, you'll be able to roll out places they will be today, tomorrow, and all. We try as much as possible to give publicity to this. We have a working arrangement with the BCOS. A public service announcement is rolled out on daily basis for people to know where the enrollment will be taking place. Like I said, SAFER is about getting to the grassroots. Your state government has done so very much for the citizens or the residents of the state in ensuring that as many people as possible come into insurance basket. Number one, that is protecting the health, protecting the destiny, protecting the investment, and protecting the savings of everybody that was on the scheme. I reiterated severally that health insurance is not alone about going to hospitals and getting care. That's a substantial part of it, but another critical aspect of insurance is to protect your resources. We don't want you to get into financial hardship. So your state government has given money to your state health insurance agencies to enroll about 100,000 lives. We have re-enrolled pensioners in Oyo State. We are enrolling students of higher institutions across the state, and then we're enrolling, informal sector people, vulnerable people, and enrollment of vulnerable people now, we are almost reaching 40,000 lives. And if you are adding that to the number of lives we've enrolled under Basic Care Provision Fund, which again is an aspect or window to enroll vulnerable people. So I know we'll be having close to 200,000 above vulnerable population in Oyo State today that are on health insurance. Along this line, even other SAFER, we start enrollment of the widow and their dependent very soon. We are in contact with about 3 or 4 NGOs that their basic activity is to care for the widows. So, and I want to encourage as many of us today that have carried SAFER card. You are carrying what can protect your destiny. And I'm serious about that to the extent that today we have people with SAFER card that have enjoyed intervention. Even this enrollment that is less than a year, that have enjoyed major intervention, critical care they've received. Somebody was talking to me some few days ago and was talking, that was the testifier, on one of our radio program, who was saying that in time of emergency, the scheme was there for her. It's a food for thought for all of us. She suddenly developed some intestinal problems which require surgical intervention. That can happen to anybody at any point in time. I have my friend who just finished a program, in his ministry. They took photograph and they said, okay, now let's have item 7. And he developed this abdominal pain. He had to do surgery, from office. He was rushed to, he's on health insurance. He was rushed to his hospital, Redeemer's Hospital. And look, they said, we must go in now, otherwise the appendix will burst. He left his house, hale and hearty. He had his meeting, he had his engagement, and then emergency occurred. You know, and that's why we align with what you said, that everybody listen to me today. Buy insurance, 18,250. If you are listening to me and you know where we are doing enrollment, especially for the vulnerable people, the poor, the elderly, children, the pregnant women, you have people around you. When they begin to mention the areas, send them there. Your state government has paid for their premium. All that they need to do is to go there with their hand and their passport photograph. You know, if somebody has paid, each life that we're enrolling for free, that you are getting your ID card for free, government had paid 18,250. You know, it's like somebody has dashed you 18,250 to help your destiny, not 18,250 naira to go and drink wine or to go and drink or you can say, look, we prefer Congo of rice. Congo of rice that somebody hates, you know, and landed him in hospital. Food that somebody hates. I'll just give you an example now. Emergency occurred. Food that you eat and then you go to toilet, that's the head. But we are talking about what will preserve your life. I said to people, after life, the next thing is your health. If you had 200 problems, if you had an health issue, you have one problem. You forget all the 200 problems. And let our people be educated and enlightened. What your state government has done for our citizen is the best that any government can do for our citizen. When you are covered by insurance, like I said, your health is protected, your finances is protected, your job is protected, productivity comes in. You know, so this is what we are talking about. And if you had a government that has said, look, I care enough, at least this stage, 100,000 lives. Next year, we don't know what Oyo State government will do again. You know, so let's get on the boat and let's be part of this. Use your card wisely. Don't waste it. Don't do like Ogunta Afowora Enyaroni Ngbe Ọlọ́run ìjà kábàámọ̀.
Àmín. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ẹ̀yin yẹn wà nílé nǹkan tí ọ̀gá àgbà ti ń sọ látẹ̀kọ́ náà ni pé ẹ má jẹ́ ká dúró de àsìkò emergency, ẹ má jẹ́ ká dúró de àsìkò pàjáwìrì. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀, àwọn tí ó wà lórí ètò, àwọn náà ní àǹfààní nígbà tó bá dé pẹ̀lú pàjáwìrì wọ́n tètè ń dá wọn lóhùn. Ẹ wá imagine kó jẹ́ pé ẹ sì lórí ètò rárá, ẹ mú gbogbo wàhálà tẹ́ máa ṣe. Wọ́n dẹ̀ sọ nǹkan kan wípé àsìkò tó fi ń gbèyàn káàkiri yẹn tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ wà lórí ètò yìí kò ní sí gbogbo time tẹ́ máa waste rárá. Wọ́n máa bọ́ sórí ètò, wọ́n máa fún yín nítọ́jú ni lẹ́sẹ̀kẹsẹ̀. So ẹ jọ̀ọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká pa kìtì mọ́ra lénìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká bọ́ síta láti wá fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ fún ètò adójútòfò ètò ìlera tí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ gbé kalẹ̀. Pàápàá ẹ tún rí nǹkan, gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n tún kó àwọn èèyàn sórí ètò, wọ́n tún fowó sílẹ̀ láti fi kó àwọn èèyàn sórí ètò. Òun là ń ṣe káàkiri.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, ma'am.
Ibo lẹ wà báyìí?
Babajide Ojediro calling you from Ibarapa. Presently, a wà ní Òkè Àgbògbò PAC ní Igbóọrà. Ibẹ̀ láti ń ṣe enrollment fún àwọn èèyàn báyìí.
Báwo lọ́wọ́ ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ ń yá sí? Báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe ń wá?
Kí ló wá jẹ́ pé ní àárín ìlú la ti ń ṣe àwọn èèyàn ń wá dáadáa ní àárín ìlú. Tá a bá ti lọ sí abúlé nìkan ni a máa ń ní ìṣù díẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àwọn èèyàn.
Ok, ṣe rí abúlé tẹ́ wà náà, ó ṣe pàtàkì kó jẹ́ pé a là wọ́n lọ́yẹ̀ in tá à ń ṣe. Abúlé náà ṣe sì mọ̀ pé àwa náà a tún mọ́ gbọ́n sí lórí gbogbo nǹkan tí à ń ṣe náà ni. Ẹ rí i pé ìfọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ ṣe pẹ̀lú àwọn World Development Committee chair náà ni. Ibi tá a bá lọ tó bá kù díẹ̀ káàtó, ẹ jẹ́ á bá wọn olórí àgbààgbà tó wà ń bẹ̀ náà sọ̀rọ̀ tó fi jẹ́ pé wọ́n lè jẹ́ kí àwọn èèyàn wọn kí wọ́n mọ ìtumọ̀ in tá à ń ṣe yìí, tó fi jẹ́ pé díẹ̀díẹ̀ wọ́n ó tún jáde sí ju bí a ṣe wà lọ. Ètò wà fáwọn tó wà ń lò, ó wà fáwọn tó wà lẹ́sẹ̀ kùkù, ó wà fáwọn tó wà lóko, ó wà fáwọn tó wà nílé. Ọlọ́run máa ràn yín lọ́wọ́, ẹ kúṣẹ́ o.
Àmín. Ẹ ṣé gan-an. Ẹ ṣé sà.
That was Mr. Oje, one of our team leads in one of the enrollment centers on the day 8 of the safer enrollment taking place in Oyo State. Today is the day 8, sir. Today we are expecting our people to be in Iwajowa, Shaki West, Kajola, Ibarapa Central, and Irepo local government. Hello? Ẹ káàárọ̀. Ta ló ń sọ̀rọ̀? Okay.
Coordinator káàbọ̀ o, kúṣẹ́ o.
No, coordinator.
Ibo lẹ ti ṣiṣẹ́ láàárọ̀ ìbáyìí?
Àwa ní ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Shaki West.
Shaki
Ní
West.
Ògìdìgbò.
Okay.
Ògìdìgbò ward.
Báwo wá ní turnout? Ṣáwọn èèyàn ti ń jáde, wọ́n ti ń forúkọ sílẹ̀?
Turnout rẹ̀ ti gba àwọn ẹgbẹ́ tí wọ́n rí láti tó bíi 50 báyìí.
Wow. Àwọn ilé ìtẹ́tí ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ báwo ni
Ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá.
Lọ́sẹ̀ tó kọjá báwo làwọn èèyàn ṣe jáde sí?
Àwọn èèyàn jáde dáadáa, àwọn ibi tó kàn jẹ́ bí irú oko yẹn tó jẹ́ extreme yẹn tó ní nílò turnout díẹ̀.
Ǹjẹ́
Àwọn tí a ti ń ṣe recycling, a ní good turnout.
okay. Ǹjẹ́ ẹ̀ ní wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe máa ṣe bíi bóyá sensitization bóyá kẹ́ máa lọ láti.
Àwọn make sure wọ́n mobilize dáadáa.
Okay.
Bó o ní sẹ́yìn náà kí lẹ wí?
Wọ́n ní matron.
Metron Ògìdìgbò ẹ̀sẹ̀ ní Shaki West àwà lọ́wọ́ lọ́ba. Àwọn náà wà pẹ̀lú mi báyìí báyìí.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mà, yes ma.
Ẹ kúṣẹ́ o.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes ma.
Báwo ni gbogbo ẹ ṣe ń lọ sí?
So kò sí àlàáfíà ni mà, èmi ní Mrs. Akanni, Sarah Olúwaṣeun, OIC, Ògìdìgbò PAC, Ward 6.
Mrs. Akanni.
Kò sí problem mà, àwọn yẹn sọ̀nà àwọn ẹ̀dẹ̀ ti kálíra kò sí ọdún WTC everybody gbogbo wà ní kalẹ̀ mà.
Ẹ ṣeun o.
Ẹ ṣe púpọ̀.
Ṣé rí ó ṣe pàtàkì tó jẹ́ pé bá a ṣe ń fowókọ wọn sílẹ̀ yẹn náà èyí náà bí òṣìṣẹ́ elétò ìlera ẹ dákun ìtọ́jú wọn náà ṣe pàtàkì. Nígbà tí wọ́n bá ti ní káàdì tí wọ́n bá ti wá ẹ dákun ẹja tọ́jú wọn kó lè jẹ́ pé àwọn náà wọn ò ní dùnnú wọn ó sì láyọ̀ lórí pé wọ́n ní káàdì adójútòfò tí wọ́n fi máa gba ìlera bí ọ̀fẹ́. Ẹ ṣeun o.
Ẹ ṣe púpọ̀ nígbà.
Coordinator yìí náà ẹ máa sinmi ẹ máa jẹun o ẹ máa ṣiṣẹ́ lásán kẹ́ ẹ máa wá nǹkan jẹ ṣé ẹ sì ń sùn ẹ pẹ̀lẹ́ ṣe ń gbúròó lé máa coordinate gbogbo ẹ̀ dáadáa o.
Ẹ ṣe nígbà tá a ṣe ń retí àwọn ìpè láti àwọn ibì kọ̀ọ̀kan bíi Ìwàjọwà bíi Kájọlà ìlú mi Àgbàgì PHC Ẹlẹ́rò PHC Ẹlẹ́kọ̀ọ̀kan PHC PHC Ọ̀fẹ́gún PHC Òkè Agogo Òkè Akéròrò nírẹ̀pọ̀ náà Adágbangba PHC àti Mọ̀lété PHC à ń retí àwọn èèyàn náà láti pè wá láti bẹ̀. Ẹ ṣe púpọ̀.
Sir, we seem to be having issues with those in the core areas. Why are people not really coming out from those? I don't understand.
Okay, so I think one of the things that can be responsible for that is number one, you know that people in rural area, they are mostly farmers. Most likely they want to go out early in the morning. Number two, again, it talks about sensitization, enlightenment. Sometimes it takes, you know that some of these enrollment, you have to cross 7 mountains and 7 rivers before you get to some of these communities. And of course, again, there has to be a way to affect sensitization, you know. But one thing I know about activities like this is that some of these things we are doing, we create more awareness, you know, and then people will listen. Number three, sometimes people really don't take their care seriously. You know, they think they have one agbo or something that they can use. And most of the time, they begin to listen when they have one problem or the other, when there are complications. But again, we continue to push, continue to enlighten the people, continue to get them to know the benefit in insurance. And again, that's why we do what we do. When they come back home, we will reassess and then see where the challenges are. That's why we have what we call mop-up exercise, on our enrollment. So we can now have special intervention in areas that we think we haven't really enrolled as many people as expected. We have target number of enrollment per PACs, and we try to revisit it if we haven't done so well, around some wards and communities.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ nígbà tí a ń retí ìpèsè láti àdá àwọn èèyàn wa lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí à ń ṣe ètò yìí láti fi jẹ́ kẹ́ mọ̀ ibi tí ètò enrollment ìforúkọsílẹ̀ tó tún lọ lásìkò yìí a ti parí ti gbogbo ti Ìbàdàn nísìn a ti wà ní Kájọlà a ti wà ní Òkè Ògùn àti Ìbàràpá à ń fi eléyìí sọ fún gbogbo àwa tá a bá ní àwọn èèyàn ní àwọn ibi tá à ń sọ pé kẹ́ bá wa sọ fún wọn kán jáde síta láti forúkọsílẹ̀ ìjọba Ọ̀yọ́ ń ṣe dáadáa o wọ́n ṣe bẹ̀bẹ̀ o àwọn náà fi owó ìsílẹ̀ wípé a ní àwọn èèyàn sẹ́ tó wà ní gbogbo ibi gbogbo ní ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ má gbàgbé pé ètò yìí wà fún gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ó jẹ́ Ìgbò ni ó jẹ́ Haúsá ni tó bá ti jẹ́ pé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ló bá wà ó lẹ́tọ̀ọ́ sí ìlera tó péye bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìjọba ò fẹ́ kí a máa kúkú ọwọ́ ìjọba ò fẹ́ ká jẹ́ ọlọ́kùnrùn fèníkúfọ̀lá dìde so ẹ jọ̀ọ́ ẹ jẹ́ ká lo àǹfààní ètò sífà yìí láti fi rí dájú pé gbogbo wa wà nílé ìlera tó péye Tèmítọ́pẹ́.
Ẹ ṣé gan ọ̀dàgbà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ sífà tó ń jà rìnrìn náà ni màá ṣe wà ṣùgbọ́n mo fẹ́ kẹ́ tún sọ ọ̀rọ̀ díẹ̀ lórí ìforúkọsílẹ̀ àwọn opó tẹ mẹ́nubà ní ọ̀sẹ̀ tó kọjá ṣé rántí pé ẹ fẹ́ sọ ìtàn kan gan fún wa tí àkókò bàbá láyé àti sọ.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo rántí mo gba àlejò kan lọ́fíìsì mi ni àǹtí yìí ìtàn rẹ̀ ó mú mi jáde lójú mi opó ni ẹ máa fẹ́ tiẹ̀ ṣopó gan kó tiẹ̀ jẹ́ ọjọ́ ti pẹ́ ṣùgbọ́n ẹni tó bá ti jópó láti bí ọdún mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n ẹ rí i pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyẹn ó le díẹ̀ ó fẹ́ ọkọ rẹ̀ nígbà tó jẹ́ ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rìnlélógún àbí márùnlélógún ní ọdún tó tẹ̀lé wọ́n sì wà nínú ìjàmbá mọ́tò ọkọ ó kú òun àtọmọ tí ò tí ì pọ̀dún kan wọ́n yè ṣùgbọ́n ibi tí ìpèníjà arábìnrin ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ òun ni pé bí ọkọ ṣe kú tán làwọn ẹbí ọkọ wọn ti lé jáde ńlé òun àti ọmọ ẹni tó jẹ́ ọmọ ọdún mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n ìgbà ló ti kò sí ṣùgbọ́n ó rí àánú gbà léèní báyìí ó ti di ọmọ ọdún márùnléníogójì 45 tó sì jẹ́ pé ọmọ rẹ̀ yóò jáde ní yunifásitì Ifẹ̀ OAU ní ọdún yìí ó nìkan ló dẹ́rù ń gbé Ọlọ́run sì ràn lọ́wọ́ nígbà tó sì ti sọkọ nù ló ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí mọ́ gbìyànjú láti bá àwọn opó láti bá wọn sọ̀rọ̀ in tó mọ́ mi lójú mi ni pé ẹni tó jẹ́ pé mẹ́rìndínlọ́gbọ̀n ló ti sọkọ nù tóun wá ti dẹni tó tún wá ń kó àwọn opó jọ dèní kọ̀ lọ́kọ mi èyí tí ọ̀yàn láàyò nù kódà nígbà tí àjọṣepọ̀ wa tó bá gbìnàyà èyí nìkan wá bí gbogbo àwọn ilé ìròyìn káàkiri àgbáyé ló ti gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ rẹ̀ ó ti lọ CNN BBC wọ́n ti fọ̀rọ̀ wá lẹ́nu wò nítorí pé ó jẹ́ nǹkan ńlá léèní àwọn opó tí ó wà nínú iléeṣẹ́ NGO rẹ̀ wọ́n ti fẹ́ẹ̀ tó 1000 kan a ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àbáṣepọ̀ yìí nígbà tá a bá ti fi rí oṣù kejìlá lágbára Ọlọ́run a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fi àwọn opó àti àwọn ọmọ wọn tí ò tí ì pé ọdún 18 a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí máa fi wọ́n lẹ̀ ìgbà tó wà lọ́dọ̀ mi àfi bí ìgbà tó jẹ́ pé Ọlọ́run gan ń bá wa sọ̀rọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà ni ọ̀gá àgbà kan ó pè mí láti ilé ìwòsàn oríta mẹ́fà tó jẹ́ pé òun náà wà lórí àjọ kan tó jẹ́ pé àwọn àjọ opó ni bẹ́ẹ̀ ó lóun ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ gbọ́ nǹkan báyìí ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ló máa ń gbọ́ intanṣọ yìí nítorí obìnrin tó wà ọgbọ́ mi báyìí náà ni tí wọ́n sọ pé a fẹ́ fi orúkọ àwọn opó sílẹ̀ gómìnà ti fún wa ní owó Ọlọ́run ni ọkọ opó ṣùgbọ́n gómìnà náà ó ti dọkọ opó a fẹ́ fowókọ wọn lẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ náà sì ni ẹni ìpè mí olórí rédíò lẹ́nìkan náà ti sọ pé ó ń gbọ́ àti láwọn bíi mẹ́ta báyìí ìgbìyànjú wa àti ìpinnu wa ní pé lórí ètò sefa yìí a fẹ́ fi àwọn opó àti ọmọ wọn tí ò tí ì pé ọdún méjìdínlógún bíi 5,000 la fi àyè ẹ̀ sílẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé a fi orúkọ wọn sílẹ̀ nígbà tí àwọn yẹn bá ti wà lórí ètò adójútòfò àti ọmọ wọn ẹ rí i pé à ń wá nǹkan tá a jẹ à ń wá nǹkan tá a mu ọ̀rọ̀ ìlera ó ti kú òǹbẹ èyí ò ní gbìyànjú ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti ìgbìyànjú adójútòfò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lágbára Ọlọ́run a sì tún padà wá bí a wà sọ bí tá a bá ṣẹ́ dé lórí ìyẹn.
ẹ ṣé púpọ̀ dókítà wa ẹ̀rù máa ń bà mí ẹni kí ló ń bà mí lẹ́rù ṣé apá agency adójútòfò ìlera wa ṣé yóò ká àwọn èrò yìí báyìí báwo la ṣe ṣe ibo lágbè gbà.
kẹ́ wàá mọ̀ wò ó ṣe rí bọ́lọ̀ ń ṣe ràn wá lọ́wọ́ sí i bẹ́ẹ̀ náà Ọlọ́run gbé ìrànlọ́wọ́ dìde sí fún wa èyí tá à ń sọ ìséfà yìí ọdún 4 sẹ́yìn a ní ìjọba kankan tó jẹ́ pé bí ọdún 8 sẹ́yìn àti ìríjọba kankan tó jẹ́ wípé ó fìfẹ́ hàn sí ètò adójútòfò bí ìjọba gómìnà wa Ṣèyí Mákindé nígbà tá a bẹ̀rẹ̀ adójútòfò fún àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì àjọ ọkọ̀ bọ̀wé ni nígbà ọ̀yá gómìnà ní àlọ́bà mọ́ ìmọ̀ sanwó wọn ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ mọ̀ sanwó wọn tá a bá dá ọ̀ràn yẹn kalẹ̀ bó láṣẹ rẹ̀ tí ó gbẹ̀rù.
báwo láṣẹ ó ní bọ̀wọ̀.
irú ilé náà sì báyìí gómìnà ló ní pètò àwọn ilé náà mo fẹ́ ṣe nǹkan ìyàlẹ́nu ní wípé à ń rí àwọn tí ó ní ìgbàgbọ́ nínú intanṣe ní iléeṣẹ́ adójútòfò ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ olófi jẹ́ pé ẹ̀rù ọ̀bà wá irú àti bẹ̀rẹ̀ kinní kan sì ń pè á pè ní ìrọ̀rùn ìyá àwọn olóyún la fẹ́ mọ̀ fowókọ wọn lẹ̀ kò ṣẹlẹ̀ rí nítorí pé ẹ̀rù tó máa ń báyàn ní pé má fi ó kọ àwọn èèyàn sílẹ̀ ṣètò ìlera tí nǹkan bá ti wà lára wọn.
hello good morning ẹ káàárọ̀ o.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Mr. Toyib. Good morning.
Mr. Toyib ẹ kú iṣẹ́ o.
Yes ma.
Ibo lẹ wà láàárọ̀ yìí.
A wà ní primary health center Adágbangba ní Ìrẹ́pọ̀ local government Kíṣí.
ní Kíṣí.
báwo wá ni ṣáwọn èèyàn ṣe ń cooperate ṣán ti ń jáde fún ìforúkọsílẹ̀.
Wọ́n máa ń ṣe ń jáde díẹ̀díẹ̀ ní bọ̀tún tí ì rí pọ̀ gbogbo àwọn bí ta ti ń dé wọ́n rí lè tọ́nà dáadáa bọ̀ à ń dúró fún àwọn èèyàn ní community kan ìbẹ̀rù wọnú díẹ̀ wọn náà lọ sóko kó tó ṣe ìyẹn wọ́n ṣe wọ́n bá wọn fún wọn jáde àbílí pé wọ́n sì máa jáde àfihàn àtẹ́yìn sáwọn kan.
ẹ jẹ́ ká sì máa wo ilẹ̀ ẹ̀ṣẹ̀ mọ́ ni ẹ jẹ́ ká sì máa wo.
bó o ní ṣé ẹ ń rí ìwé ìdánimọ̀ wọn ṣé ẹ ń rí fún wọn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ni sà à ń rí fún wọn sà.
nẹ́tíwọ̀kì òṣòjóró.
ṣé nẹ́tíwọ̀kì bẹ́ẹ̀ dáadáa.
nẹ́tíwọ̀kì bíbá yìí ó dàgbọ́ ó tẹ́lẹ̀ tó ń fẹ́.
ẹ máa gbìyànjú ìpinnu wa ní pé ẹ ń bá ti wá tó fowókọ sílẹ̀ lórí ètò adójútòfò ó gba ìwé ìdánimọ̀ rẹ̀ ó sì bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí jẹ̀gbádùn rẹ̀ ọ̀rọ̀ NIN ńkọ́ ṣáwọn èèyàn mú NIN ni wọ́n jáde.
wọ́n mú NIN wọn dání bọ̀ ọmọ láti age 1 year sí 5 years ó lé láǹfààní láti lò sí àwọn parent ẹ̀.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
àtàgbàlagbà náà ìyá àti bàbá wọ́n mú NIN wọn dání.
ó dà pé ìyẹn yé yín dáadáa. A sì tún ti ń bá àwọn NIMSI náà ṣèpàdé. Ó dà pé a rí bí àwọn 5-6 tí wọ́n wàá bá yín lórí pápá tó jẹ́ pé àwọn tí ò bá ní NIN wọ́n máa ṣe NIN náà. Tí wọ́n bá ti dé á jẹ́ kẹ́ ẹ mọ̀ ìkọ̀ọ̀kan wọ́n wàá bá yín níbi tẹ́ ẹ bá wà. Nítorí náà ẹni tí ò ní NIN náà wọ́n ó ṣe fún un níbẹ̀ tó jẹ́ wípé wọ́n tún lè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀.
Alàgbà bí ọ̀gbẹ́ni Tọ́yìbù ẹ kúṣẹ́ o. Tẹ́ bá ń wo ẹṣẹ́ tẹ́ bá ń wojú wòran yín ẹ máa rí pé àwọn ibi tí a ti ń ṣe ìforúkọsílẹ̀.
kò lè sí ojú wòran rẹ̀ ń bẹ̀ orí pápá ló wà.
èmi ti kúrò ní titi ẹ̀ mo ti bọ́ sí orí mo ti bá wọn ará lé sọ̀rọ̀ wípé tẹ́ bá ń wo orí tẹlifíṣàn ní ẹ máa rí gbogbo àwọn ibi tí àwọn èèyàn wá wà ní ọ̀sẹ̀ yìí. Ẹ jẹ́ kí Tọ́pẹ́ mo fowó àtọmọdé ẹ lẹ́nu ẹ jẹ́ ká sáré lọ sílé náà ká mọ nǹkan tí iṣẹ́ tí Oyshia ní jẹ́ fún àwọn èèyàn wa nílé. Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀.
Where are you? Junior is really sick. I don't want to fund hospital bills there. Please, I need you to borrow me some funds. Yeah, I'm in the office. Okay, thank you.
Ọ̀rẹ́, how are you? Kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀?
You are okay.
Kí ló ṣe? How is Junior?
No, it's not getting any better.
Ìwọ gan lè ṣé kí tó fi lè nìyẹn?
I've spent all my entire savings. I don't have any money. Don't worry me.
What do you mean by you spent all your entire savings on hospital bills?
I don't have any money.
You don't have any money. It's not just to go to hospital and receive treatment and come out with your son. Where to pay? Báwo? Hey? Wait, hope is not what I'm thinking. So you're not on any health insurance coverage? Báwo ni wọ́n náà ṣe ń ṣe báyìí? Me and my family, we just for 7,250. We have health insurance and it covers us for a year. Even the last time that I wanted to do CS with my last born, I did not pay any money. It was free. So you've been spending out of pocket and you're saying you don't have money. What are you going to do now? Okay, let's first go and see your son.
Okay.
But you must go to Oyshia office at Secretariat.
Right away, I will do that.
Secretariat Agodi.
No problem.
Then you register your family and yourself.
All right.
Because you said you need treatment.
Before to see a doctor, you must pay money first. Today, things don't change.
While we are at this, let me tell you a secret. If you are waiting to get a health insurance plan when you need it, it would have been too late. So, call these numbers on your screen or send a DM to the social media platform. Someone will be waiting to guide you on how to get a health insurance plan that suits your needs.
Eyes treatment, enter to call. Register today. Yeah, or your state health insurance agency. Oyshia.
Oyshia Day, Irorun Day is still the program. And of course, the Executive Secretary of your State Health Insurance Agency, Dr. Olushola Akonde, is still very much with us. So you were saying something about Irorun before we went on the program.
So we started this intervention again. You know, I was the question was, are we not going to be overwhelmed? And I was talking about the fact that, you know, God continues to raise men. We continue to create strategy. And then we continue to have people that believe in us. So I was talking about what Oyo State government has done, which has impacted possibly, actually a massive turnaround in Oyo State Health Insurance Agency. Hitherto, we kill what we hit. Advertisement, you know, we go out and people come. And you see, an agency will not maximize its potential if we did not have an input of the government. You know, there's every agency that will survive, we need capitalization. And Oyo State government has done tremendously well for the agency and by extension for the residents of Oyo State. And we always say that, and that's why we created our adoption window. We want the people that has the wherewithal too to follow suit. And we have a lot of people that started doing that. We have a commissioner under this government that have followed, you know, the example of the executive governor, the commissioner of trade, who has enrolled 1,000 lives. And what I would say, you know, like we were saying when we're off here, and I always say this festive period, we are getting into the festive period, and the hamper that we should buy for people is 18,250. Enroll people into insurance instead of buying all those hampers that some even will not eat, or some will still dash out, or there are even people that will eat it 24 hours. It's like I was talking about the other time. You know, so the best gift we can give to people Christmas period is buy them insurance. Besides, when they begin to sell hampers now, you find out that there's no hamper that will be sold for 18,250. You know, a good one will be seen 30,000. So you would have saved funds for yourself and then impacted somebody for 1 year. People that you enroll this festive period, they be on insurance till next year festive period. You know, so the major impact you can make in the life of people for Christmas is to buy them health insurance. So the people in your community, the people in your home, extended family, there's a grandma now that has been trying to reach out to me. She lives abroad, and she wants to enroll people in Okeogun Axis, you know, into insurance. After this program, now we asked director of marketing to have conversation with her. She's ready. In fact, she's called me twice. Unfortunately, you know, I wasn't able to have conversation. But that's the best that you can do this festive period, rather than dashing people money, rather than buying their hampers, throwing parties and all. Buy care. Parties 2 hours, 3 hours max. You enjoy yourself. You know, Abi Madam, the party you know, but sometimes even those parties we go and what we eat create some. I've seen people that left party before and they had food poisoning. You know, from there to hospital. I've seen it severally. Being a medical doctor, you know. So let's think about empowering people. Let's think about their health. So I will say the hamper, the gift for Christmas is 18,250 minimum insurance bouquet, you know, for as many people that you come across.
Ẹ ṣeun ọ̀gá àgbà wa, nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ náà ni pé ọdún tí ń bọ̀ ní ìsìn gbogbo à ń rampa, à ń jẹ chicken, à ń jẹ ráìsì, ọjọ́ kan náà ló máa mọ adé máa yà mọ́gbẹ́. Bọ̀ nísìnyí tí a bá wá sórí ètò gbogbo wa 250 òun ni individual plan o. Kí n tó máa tẹ̀síwájú, ẹ jẹ́ kí n sọ fún àwọn aráalé pé wọ́n lè bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní máa pè wá láti béèrè ìbéèrè kan àbí òmíràn àti láti túmọ̀ nǹkan sí nípa ètò adójútòfò ètò ìlera. Àwọn nọ́mbà tẹ́ lè pè wá sí ni 090-7160-63 090-716-06375 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 090-716-06375 ìkejì ní 070-8682-5197 lẹ́ẹ̀kan sí 070-8682-5197. ẹ jẹ́ kí n tún sáré rán wa létí pé oríṣiríṣi ọ̀nà la lè gbà wọnú ètò adójútòfò ètò ìlera nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ wọ́n ti jẹ́ kó rọrùn fún wa. Individual plan èyí tó jẹ́ universal health coverage òun ní fún orí kan òun ní 18,250 fún ọdún kan tọdún kan bá ti parí a tún máa renew. ẹlẹ́ẹ̀kejì ní ti tàwọn mọ̀lẹ́bí yìí mẹ́rin family of 4 èyí tó jẹ́ bàbá ìyá àti ọmọ méjì ó wà lórí ètò ìyẹn 47,250. eléyìí tó jẹ́ mọ̀lẹ́bí ẹni mẹ́fà bàbá ìyá àti ọmọ mẹ́rin ìyẹn ní 60,000 àbí ṣé mo gbà 750 ọ̀ṣẹ́ púpọ̀ Tèmítọ́pẹ́. a tún ní kan náà tá a pè ní basic health care provision fund èyí tí federal government àti state government tó fowó sílẹ̀ láti ní pé ká kó àwọn èèyàn sí a lè gba ojú bẹ̀yẹn náà wọlé a lè gbà wọlé ìyẹn ọ̀fẹ́ ni. a tún lè tó ọ̀gá mi ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa adoption model àwa tó bá ṣẹ́gi ọ̀la fún láwọn àwùjọ wa a ti ní àwọn èèyàn tó ti kó àwọn èèyàn sí orí ètò ìtọ́ ti adopt àwọn ètò gbàmítọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ni gbàmítọ́ náà ń pè. a ti ní àwọn èèyàn ńlá a ti ní àwọn local government chairman a ti ní àwọn senior advocate of Nigeria lóríṣiríṣi tó jẹ́ pé wọ́n kó àwọn ará constituency wọn wá wọ́n kó àwọn ará àdúgbò wọn wá tí wọ́n gbà wọ́n tọ́ wọ́n dẹ̀ ń jàǹfààní yẹn nínú ètò ilé ni. a tún nìkan tó jẹ́ pé ó wà fún àwọn pensioners bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀gá mi wọ́n ti sọ̀rọ̀ ń pa ti tàwọn yẹn gbogbo pensioner ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pátápátá ìgbà tí mo ti wà lọ́fíìsì ní last week bàbá kan kàn kọlẹ̀kùn kan wọlé wọn ní èmi ń kọ báwo làwọn ṣe máa forúkọ sílẹ̀ pé àwọn ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ fẹ̀yìntì ní mo ní kò sí problem níbo ni wọ́n sọ mo dẹ̀ rọra mú wọn lọ sí blue cabin wa níbi tó ti forúkọ sílẹ̀ sí seamlessly wọ́n dá wọn lóhùn wọ́n fún wọn ní káàdì wọn so ti pensioner nìyẹn o ìrọ̀rùn wa náà bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ìyẹn náà wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ sífà tá à ń ṣe lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ yìí náà òun náà wà ń bẹ́ẹ̀ community based health insurance náà wà tó yẹ pé a lè kóra wa jọ ládùúgbò ẹ ṣàrọ̀ra kàn sí wa àti láwọn tá a ti fi síbẹ̀ àwọn kájọ rẹ́pọ̀ wà ń bẹ̀ àwọn kan wà ní tèrè tá a ṣe káàkiri so àwọn ọ̀nà kò sí excuse kankan àwọn ọ̀nà tẹ́ ẹ lè gbà láti fi wọlé àwọn lélẹ́yìí so ẹ tara ṣàṣà ẹ máa bọ̀ ọdún tún ti ń lọ sópin.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ọdún tí ń lọ sópin. Sir, before we round up the program today, she has been able to mention all the doors, the windows through which people can come into the health insurance. For those that have interest in joining or in adopting, what ways? How do they go about it?
We have our numbers on the line. Our call center 07,697 is active 24 hours. You can make a call. You can reach us on our website, oyshia.owa.gov.ng. You can go to our Facebook. Reaching Oyshia is seamless. It's not an issue at all. We have number you can chat, and then you have people that will respond, and that goes to even if you are displeased with any of our services, reach out to us.
Hello, good morning. Hello, Ekaro. I think we have lost that.
So you have all those avenue through which you can reach us. Our Facebook is there, Oyshia State Insurance Agency. You know, I really want to appeal to people to adopt lives. Gradually, we are reaching 400,000 lives. Very soon, we'll be able to reach 5% enrollment of the population of Oyshia State, which will be a major achievement. You know, because for several years, even Nigeria did not reach that. But we can work together because, you see, one of the things that I started saying recently is the fact that the 400,000 or the almost 400,000 lives that are on Oyshia State Health Insurance Scheme are driving, together with Oyshia State government, are driving repositioning of health in Oyshia State. Because from this 100,000, massive capitations had gone to various hospitals through which they are developing their facilities, primary health care center, private hospitals, general hospitals, and those developments, constructions, procurement of equipment are not exclusively used for enrollees. Anybody that goes in there. So you find out that Oyo State Health Insurance Scheme is repositioning, healthcare delivery in Oyo State. And that's the wisdom of Oyo State government. They are killing two birds with one stone. They are getting people enrolled, and then from that enrollment, capitation that goes into those facilities are being used, to upgrade and strengthen those facilities. And the wisdom behind that is the institutionalization, stability, or whatever is being done in that sector.
Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀.
Ẹ káàárọ̀.
Yes, ma. Kí lorúkọ yín àti ibi tẹ́ ti ń pè wá o?
Orúkọ mi ni Karim Títílayọ̀. Mo fẹ́ béèrè nípa Oyshia yẹn ni. Mo ń gbọ́ lórí tẹlifíṣàn lọ́wọ́ ni, tó mo wá ní kí n béèrè. Téèyàn bá fẹ́ forúkọ rẹ̀, kò lè ná máa lọ.
Ibo lẹ ti ń pè wá mà?
Ní Ẹlẹ́bú.
Ok, Ẹlẹ́bú. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fowókọ tẹ́ bá fẹ́.
Ẹlẹ́bú extension.
Tẹ́ bá fẹ́. Ẹ ṣe. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá fẹ́ fowókọ lẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá lọ sí PAC Ẹlẹ́bú. Tẹ́ ní Oyshia lẹ fẹ́ fowókọ lẹ̀. Wọ́n sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe rìn. Center Ẹlẹ́bú yẹn lè lọ bẹ̀. Tẹ́ bá wá sí area ọ̀dọ̀ wa ní secretariat, ẹ lè wá sí inú secretariat. Tẹ́ bá ti ní ọ́fíìsì Oyshia lẹ́ ń lọ, wọ́n náwó ọbẹ̀ sí yín, ẹ lè fowókọ lẹ̀. Bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe torí kan, bẹ́ẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ti ẹbí, kò sí ètí ọ̀dà ń bẹ̀. Ẹ dẹ̀ rí i pé ẹ ní kábàámọ̀ lórí n tẹ́ bá ṣe.
Ṣé tí n bá lọ sẹ́lẹ́bù yẹn náà máa tún wá sí secretariat?
Tẹ́ bá lọ sẹ́lẹ́bù, wọ́n sọ fún yín bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe lè fowókọ sílẹ̀ láti Ẹlẹ́bù. Ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ bá fẹ́ wá secretariat tààrà, ẹ wá secretariat tààrà. Yes ma. Ẹnìkan náà pè yín lẹ́yìn tá a bá ṣe tán, wọ́n tún bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ bí ó ṣe lè yá láti forúkọ sílẹ̀.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀.
Yes, sir. Sir, you were saying something about the activities of the agency before she called in.
Okay, so I've forgotten my line of thought. Apologies for that. But I know essentially I was trying to encourage people to be part of this. I was talking about the effect of the 400,000 lives on 8 million population. I was talking about the wisdom in Oyo State government putting premium down for lives. I said you are killing two birds with one stone. You are getting people covered, and then capitation is going to facilities, and that is the main sustainability, strategy for whatever intervention this government has had, in it over the past 7 years thereabout.
Hello.
Hello, ẹ káàárọ̀ o. Kí lorúkọ yín àti
wọ́n yín rédíò wọn àbí TV sílẹ̀, à ń gbọ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀.
I think we have lost that call. Before we round up the program, sir, what parting shots do you have for our listeners or viewers this morning?
I will always say,
yes,
18,250, get into it insurance. I will always say, tí ara alẹ́ wa tó bá ń jẹ kòkòrò lọ́sàn-án, wùrùwùrù rẹ̀ ni ò ní já sùn lálẹ́. Nítorí náà, àwa tí Ọlọ́run bẹ́gi ọlà fún, ẹ ra adójútòfò fún àwọn tó kù díẹ̀ káàtó.
Ẹ ṣé púpọ̀, ọ̀gá àgbà iléeṣẹ́ àjọ adójútòfò ètò ìlera nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́, dókítà Ṣọlá Àkàndé, òun náà ni ẹ ti ń gbóhùn wọn láti bí wákàtí kan sẹ́yìn. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n fàsìkò yìí rán yín létí àwọn bí ẹ ṣe lè gbà láti rí wa, àwọn bí tẹ́ máa pè láti fi rí wa. Call center number wa òun náà ni 07,697. Orí Facebook wa Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, Instagram wa náà Oyo State Health Insurance Agency, Twitter wa Oyshia_OY, website wa www.oyshia.oy.gov.ng. Ẹ lè bá wa pàdé náà lórí àwọn mobile app wa on iOS and Play Store. Thank you.
Until next week when we come your way again on this lovely program, Oyshia Ade, Irorun Day. Temitope Olarinde is my name. And as the Executive Secretary has said, don't wait until it's an emergency. Get enrolled on the platform today. Bola Dale.
Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni o, èmi náà fi àsìkò yìí kí wa pé a kú àtàárọ̀, a kú bá ṣe ń tẹ̀lé wa. Lágbára Ọlọ́run, ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀, ẹ tún máa bá wa pàdé. Ọ̀sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ yẹn Bọ́lá àwọn máa ti dé lágbára Ọlọ́run. A ti dé lágbára Ọlọ́run. Orúkọ tèmi ni Bọ́lá Dale, ọ̀kan láwọn, àlàáfíà wa ò ní di fíàfíà o.
Ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹ wá gbọ́. Oyshia Ade Irorun dé. Ẹ̀sùn mọ́ bí ẹ wá gbọ́. Your State Health Insurance Agency wọ́n sì bẹ̀bẹ̀. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ tá ti retí nìyó lẹ́ka ètò ìlera. Ẹni tó ń lọ, ẹni tó ń bọ̀. Ẹni dúró ẹ wá gbọ́. Ẹni dúró ẹ wá gbọ́. Nínú ilé nínú mọ́tò. Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́. Ó yá ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ gbọ́. Ìròyìn ayọ̀ tá ti retí lè yó. Ẹ wá gbọ́ ọ̀nà àbáyọ tá ti retí lè yó. Ẹ wá gbọ́. Oyshia Ade Irorun dé. Ẹ wá gbọ́. Ètò yé ẹ máa sọ pé ó gbọ́ ẹ tẹ́tí gbọ́. Tọmọdé dàgbà ẹ jẹ́ ká jáde wá ò ká tú yáyá. Àǹfààní ilé yìí ó pọ̀ tí ó ẹ tẹ́tí gbọ́.
wọ̀kùwọ̀kù lọ́rọ̀rùn pẹ̀sẹ̀ láti kéde nílé akéde tọ̀yọ́ ni ó nílò kó o ṣẹ̀ mọ́ dára rẹ̀ láàmú sọ pé òun wọkọ̀ bọ̀ wá sílé akéde lóríta Basọ̀run ìlú Ìbàdàn mọ́ pàápàá jùlọ láti ṣe ìkéde yẹn polówó ọjà yẹn tàbí fi ń tọ́tọ́ tó sì yẹ tó àwọn aráàlú létí bóyá nípa àpàdé nípa àsọjí àbí nǹkan kan àbómi ìtẹ́bálẹ̀ fẹ́ ṣe ẹ torí agbègbè àgbáyé kẹ́ẹ̀nà tẹ́ fẹ́ ṣe hàn wá 09158703300 lórí agbègbè kí ló ń ṣẹlẹ̀ WhatsApp nọ́mbà ìkànnà mọ̀ ni ọ̀rọ̀rùn pẹ̀sẹ̀ stress-free courtesy BCOS. You don't have to stress yourself coming down to Ilé Akéde Oríta Basọ̀run Ìbàdàn again to make that announcement or place that advert. Book online, personal paid announcements, obituaries or in memoriam, annual conventions, workshops, crusades, social diaries, inter-house sport competitions, musical shows or concerts, and other promotions. Very simple. Go online to book for transmission on BCOS radio channels or BCOS TV, or simply call 091 5870 3300 or WhatsApp on the same number 091 5870 3300. BCOS, a media giant in a class of its own.
Milo 3-in-1 Milky and Creamy is truly milky and contains calcium. So, no need to add milk for that rich, creamy cup, which helps to nourish your kids.
Some work to do. Good morning, I greet you. Hours tonight. Good morning, I greet you. Beautiful day.
A in whatever you do, ensure you prioritize your happiness, and everything that is going to bring happiness to you is what you should look keenly into. Because as human, what's life without staying happy, without